Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Unique B, and I'm here with two very special guests.
Dara.
You.
All right, and today we're going to be discussing relationships and friendships, and how much of a role should friends actually play within your relationship. So, how long have you guys been together? Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. So, I have this Mexican watermelon spirit. And let me not mess it up. I have my resident Mexican on standby. Zumir?
Mid.
Zumir. All right. All right. How long have you guys been together?
About 5 years.
Going on 5 years.
Going on 5 years. And how'd you guys meet?
The
Mommy,
gym.
Daddy, there's a spider in here.
Okay.
It's my nephew. Go ahead.
About 5 years. We met at the gym.
Okay. And did y'all run the same circle, have any mutual friends or anything?
No.
Not really. No. Well, we knew
We
some
had
of the same
workout
people
buddies.
at the gym,
No.
but for the most part, we worked out at different times. Maybe I was coming, he was leaving, but
No. Just workout buddies.
Okay. And now at this stage in your relationship, do y'all have any mutual friends?
yeah, I'd say yes.
Yes.
People that we've met together.
Okay. But none from prior that have kind of acclimated themselves with you guys as a couple?
No. Just, I guess Juan would be the only one.
Our coach from our gym.
Juan?
Yeah, the one and only
Juan. Okay. All right. And when things come up, do you guys reach out to those friends as far as issues like preventing, like, oh my God, I want to stab him in the throat. Do you know what he did today?
I don't.
No.
You don't want to stab him in the throat?
Oh, no, I want to stab people in the throat, but I don't reach out to my friends and ask them if I want to do it. I just know if I want to do it or not.
Okay, so how do you handle conflict and resolve within?
I meditate.
You what?
Meditate.
And then
Then I work out issues. Process my problems.
how do you process? What would be a process for an issue that is...
You talking about issues with me?
Yes. This is about relationships. This is not about other people.
Okay. I was like, what person?
He don't meditate. he spit that stuff out right then and there.
So he's a responder.
Yes, very much. And his first response is anger
Oh, yeah.
and yelling.
Yeah, I go 1, 10 real quick, but...
And then he goes back to
Real quick, back to 1.
one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is there medication for that?
No. Meditation. Meditation. Goose.
And how about you?
I'll get angry, but I'll be quiet with it, and then
So you're a steward.
I need to think about how I want to address it, so that what I'm saying makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have a conversation with him.
So
in
you're a
calm
steward.
manner.
Good thing is I've learned that too, that she kind of tends to get quiet and I give her time. She comes back and I'm like, eh.
You don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, but I know
He's
how to
already
do that.
moved on. And I'm like, wait, I need to address
I need to get this off my chest. Right. I'm done. I've moved on.
I'm still. No.
That was 5 minutes ago. Go away, peasant. Got it. So, when it comes to relationships and friendships, do you, and whether within yourself or not, because you say you guys don't, but do you ever think that it is okay to have a friend to vent to? Why or why not?
Well, I think as guys, we kind of talk like, man, my girl, man, I can't believe it. She didn't cook me this. But for us, it's more like just talking smack. It ain't more
Like food? Food
yeah.
smack?
Yeah. Like it ain't like I need my guy's advice.
Ah.
No. It's more like, man, check this out. But
You do that?
yeah.
You talk about me behind
Yeah,
my back?
because we were laughing about you, like you talking about why is somebody else cooking for you. That shit was funny to me, so I had to pass it on. And
So for
make
those
other
of
people
you
laugh.
who don't know, this is my sister and I know this conversation.
yeah.
Please let them know
Oh, about that?
what the issue is.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so funny. Get ready,
It's
guys.
so old now.
Nah,
Yeah.
it
Go
happened-
away,
It
peasant.
happened a month ago.
Grown.
It is still funny. So she normally preps her meals, right? And she does a real good job of prepping her meals. I mean, no salt, no flavor, no nothing, right?
That's not true.
That was
Yeah.
not a compliment.
So, and that was a compliment for people that eat that way. But I don't. I want a little bit of butter, a little bit of something. So then I found a guy that does preps, and he does meals real good. A little bit of butter, a little
Seasoning.
bit of chili, a little bit of stuff, limon, stuff like that.
Put his
so
toe
then, she was fine with me eating wherever, restaurants and wherever I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But then as soon as I told her that I had a person and him and his wife making me meals, she's like, whoa. What do you mean somebody else is cooking for you? Well, yeah, this person, and not just that, it's real affordable. And man, I got $50. I got a week out of the way. And she got mad, and I thought it was hilarious. So I told the guys, I'm like, man, my girl got mad about this and this and that, and then she tried to prep my meals again, and then she didn't do it. So then I went back to my friend, and now it's kind of over now, I guess. Now she's telling me to go with him, but now I don't want to.
Why don't you want to
Yeah,
now?
because I'm already
You
over.
don't
She
like the
put
food
it-
no more.
Yeah.
The food ain't.
No, it's good. It's good food, but
It's the same food, which would be his issue. But that was his issue with me. It's the same food.
nah,
He wants
So you
good
want
food
variety.
every single day.
I want variety. So that's why I went with Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And Monday I get leftovers, and Friday I go eat wherever the hell I want.
Which is the Mexican place with the tacos.
Wherever. It doesn't have to be Mexican. I go to Soul Food sometimes.
What is soul food?
Soul Food is that place where that right down there in Midtown where they have an attitude with real good flavor. Yeah, I've been there before. Yeah.
What place is it?
Where you ask for extras and they're like, no. I'm like, damn. I've been there. It's called Mama Soul Food. I'm just saying. What? Y'all never been there? Yeah. I asked for extra stuff, this and that, and they were like, no. And they were, man. Yeah.
They
She
were
probably
super
still
rude?
works there. Yeah, she probably still works there. She looked like she was in charge of something.
Probably cooking.
It was just the cashier, but she was in charge of so much more.
No, she cooked early that morning, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
She rationed that out.
But,
She can't have you getting extra.
But then she got over it real quick, and she's like, well, have somebody else do it. And when she did that, then we got over it, and now it doesn't matter where I eat, bottom of it. Boom.
Okay. So how did you get over it quickly?
How did I get over?
Yeah, how did what tool that he claims y'all use did you use in order to say, you know what, I'm okay with another man and his wife cooking for you?
How do I get over
Ziegenbach.
stuff?
Yeah. Make sure you drink in home.
Make a decision to not let that be anything that's gonna bother me. It's just a decision or a choice.
Okay, so
I don't understand
so the
why it
question,
was an issue, though.
yeah, because my question is based on the story that he gives. You weren't cooking for
No,
him,
so
right?
wait, here's the thing. I wanted both of us to meal prep together, and I had said this several times
And she did it, actually.
over several months.
Okay.
Like it wasn't just a whole new. Oh,
It wasn't a
let's
new
just meal
topic.
prep. No, it was hey, let's both do it. We need to do this so that you're not eating out, and he never took any kind of initiative to say, okay, well, this is what I want to eat, so let's make this together. And if I did do a meal prep, it was okay. Well, Dara, you do everything.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
everything.
definitely.
You go to the grocery store. You decide what I'm gonna eat. You cook everything that we're gonna eat, and then have it ready for me so that I don't have to do anything at all.
Sounds like a great deal, right?
And that was
your
just
issue.
too much. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
she
I
didn't
want
wanna
us to
prep
meal
her
prep,
meals and
but
my
I want
meals.
us to do it together.
So then,
Okay.
yeah. So then
when
I
he
found a
said,
better deal.
Oh, well, let me find somebody else.
I found a better deal than a guy. If
That's
I
my
paid him
idea.
$50 and he had a meal for me for the rest of the week. So
So you feel like it's the same. If I give you money to go to the grocery store,
yeah,
make it happen.
yeah.
And you're like, but I'm doing every
Can we
fucking
do
thing.
it together like ghosts? You know, with the little
Yeah.
thing.
Why not?
No,
That's
man.
connecting.
No,
That's called connection.
I tell you, brown rice, white rice, and you decide which one.
So in that situation, how do y'all have friends? Even though you say that you don't include.
Well,
your
that
friends?
wasn't. It's not a. That wasn't like a big thing.
It's not a big thing, but we just want to
And
take
I
that one
mentioned it.
issue.
I've mentioned it to a couple friends. I was
Okay.
like, hey.
See,
did.
see.
But it wasn't a big
A
deal
blow-up
breaker.
thing.
Like
Right.
it doesn't make him look bad or me
No,
look bad.
no.
It's just
So
something
so you
silly.
feel like it's okay to mention simple things like, do you know what this asshole did?
Mm.
I
But
didn't refer to him in that terminology, but yeah.
it's endearing. It's a term of endearment.
I've been called an asshole
So
before.
before this, what I said, it's a term of endearment, people.
Oh, okay.
Do I like the asshole?
What?
Is that what you said?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
called an asshole. I thought you said, do you like the asshole? I didn't know what you were talking about. But, no, when I bring up stuff to people, it's just as a joke. And really, when it comes to big problems, I think that we deal with it ourselves.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So the little things are one thing, but the bigger things, you're saying it's not okay. Leave it in the household. We're just gonna
We handle it.
we're gonna handle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
So
handle it before we go to bed.
and what do you think is wrong with bringing in a friend?
Friend that what? That knows his story but not my story, or vice versa?
Yeah, sometimes
they
it's on one side.
Sometimes they'll take one side or the other. Well, what's the point of that? Why not just say, hey, look, let me tell you my side of the story. You tell me your side of the story. Does it make sense? Which makes sense? And then there's plenty of times that she'll tell you. I'll be like, you know what? Damn, I didn't see it that way. You're right.
It's about perspective.
A lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
A lot of times.
So you think that it's not necessary. So okay, how often do you guys hang out with your friends?
I hang out with my friends once a month or so.
Once a month?
We don't get together like as much as we used to when we were doing the business.
Yeah, we get tied up with that. But like we hang out, we have a day that we definitely hang out and say
Just
call it
y'all?
a date night. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
with
One day a
other
week.
people, it's like a rare, like, oh, we were invited to a quinceañera, so
You
saw
go.
friends. Or
Okay.
you were in, if they invited
So
you.
how important do you think it is to keep those relationships that you had either prior or together, even once you're in a relationship? Do you think it's important at all?
Well,
Like
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's important or not, but I keep together with my friends. I've known my friends. There's a circle of friends that I've known from third grade,
Right,
fourth
right.
grade, and I'm still good friends with them. And the good thing about them is that even if I don't see them within months or a year,
Right, when
as
you
soon as
do
we
get together,
we start
it's
off
like
right where
no
we left
time.
off. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely.
It's just the same. Well, I have few friends. There aren't very many people that I'm like, oh yeah, that's my friend. But when I have a friend, yes, the relationship is important.
Right.
But most of my friends are in the same stage that I'm in,
Right.
where they have kids and the significant other, and their kids are in sports or they're doing their own thing, so they have a lot going on. So it's understandable when we don't speak every day.
Right.
But
it doesn't have to be an
when
everyday
we do
thing.
speak, even if it's a year later, it's right on track.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, friendships are important, and
Yep.
it's good for us to have our things outside of
Each other.
each other.
No, definitely. I've always been. I've had friends that they only hang out with each other and they do everything.
He would never be with somebody
I can't.
like that.
I can't. I need my own time. I remember when I first got with her.
Oh,
and
don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. But I remember the first time I was like,
No, say it. Viewers want to know.
Shut up.
He's extreme. She wouldn't let me. Where the
That's
hell are you gonna
not
go?
true.
Now I'm gonna go put some gas in the car. Let me go with you. No, it wasn't that bad. But
No, he worked a friggin' night shift on the weekend, so we only saw each other during the week,
When
and
you
then
work.
when I worked,
Right.
and then Thursdays he was like at like what 7, 8 o'clock. He's like, all right, I gotta go. That's enough. I just got up work at 4. Went to the gym at 4:30, so we had maybe an hour.
said sprinkle.
So he was just giving me a little taste.
Take some of this.
And then all weekend I didn't get to hear from him. But then that was my free time. So it may have seemed clingy to him, but I was like, we didn't spend any time getting to know each other.
No, but the greatest thing about now is that
That explains your attitude in the beginning.
my attitude was.
One day, they were going on a date, and she was like, should I wear these shoes or these shoes? I need to put them on before Gil gets here. And then Gil walked in. Hey, everybody. Goes to the bathroom, because that's his signature place. And then he comes out, he's like, let's go. She didn't even have her shoes on. He's like, I'm leaving. Explains your rush, because you had limited time and you had made this sprinkle, and that you had decided to shower her.
Imagine a cupcake. Imagine a cupcake with half sprinkles on it. That's stupid.
It's stupid.
It's just not.
Just gotta give all the sprinkles.
You gotta have something on it. Just forget about the cupcake. Yeah. I don't even know how. I'm just wanting a cupcake right now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Go
Understood.
ahead.
Now you say what's great about her now is
That she knows exactly the way I am, and we've known each other now, and we kind of understand each other in different ways. Like for instance, she knows that I need my guy time, I need my me time, and then I need my me and her time. And then now, of course, with kids, we have our kids time.
right.
But there's got to be a time for everything. And,
Right.
And I remember when she would say, "Well, I only have one friend, 2 friends." I'm like, well, you need to go find something to do.
To do with them.
Yeah, go have some fun or whatever. Watch some Game of Thrones or whatever the hell it's called.
King of Thrones.
Whatever it's called. But I always say Mexicans say games, all the games of the thrones. Anyways, but yeah, but now it's very understanding. It's very simple. It's been even easier now because we understand each other. But we laid everything out from the beginning.
Excuse me. Could you, with the water, could you at least fill that?
I'm sure it's gonna mess up the whole sound effect.
Well,
That's why you need some microphone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to hook you up with some microphone.
Because
that's gonna be all in the back.
that's going to be all in my background.
All over.
That defeats the purpose of a conversation.
I think she's doing this on purpose.
Purpose at this point, god dang.
Should have sat over there in that
And
area.
I just,
Okay.
That's what should have happened.
let's sit on that damn couch.
There's a whole table over there for you to sit at.
Oh no shit! Why we should have
This
done
was
that.
It's too
our
late.
problem.
So, if you don't know, we're talking about our mother.
She ain't my mother.
It's 9 o'clock and she trying
It's
to
9
prove
o'clock,
like I'm
and
your
she's
mama.
trying to.
Would your mama slap you?
Yes, of course. That's why I love her so much. She reminds me so much of my mama. So that the way I get along with her is the way I used to get along with my mama.
So your mom hit you a lot.
A lot. We used to box, karate, do everything.
I understand. So, for people in relationships trying to figure out how do I balance my friendship with my relationship, one thing you both stated is that communication, putting your deal breakers and everything like that out there is definitely number one. Mm-hmm. Number two, knowing who you're with. A social butterfly and a moth.
The hell?
It's a pretty mom.
Well, just thinking it better be cute.
Oh, yeah.
And what would you say is your last piece of advice for people that are like, oh, I want to keep my friends, but different things have come up, different issues. How is it healthy to maintain your relationship with your friends, and at the same time draw that line in the sand when it comes to your relationship?
Okay, well, like for instance, I think it's important not to change people. If you like someone for that person the way he is,
Right.
you can't change that person. And she knows the way I am. I'll go into the wrong funeral and still come out with friends. That's just the way I am. And I don't try to change her either. I don't try to get her out of her zone either. So I think that's important. I think
Okay.
that's important. Not changing, letting people be and not changing that person either. Agree?
I agree. And then there has to be the understanding that not everything is going to be balanced. So yes, you want to spend the time with all these different people, but at times you have to make a choice. Say, okay, well, what's going to be more important? Right now, we're building a family, so I need to make sure that this is good and this is right.
Right.
And if I have some free time, I'll dispense it where I feel it needs to go.
Okay. So that's what you feel is important.
Yeah, your focus is going to be on what's mostly important to you at that time. Is what you focus on, that's what expands. And at this time in our lives, our family is what's expanding. And another thing that he says to me all the time, you need to make sure you spend time with me and get to know me, because we're going to be together long after those kids leave.
Are you ready for that?
That's if you want to, girl. I'm not forcing you to do it. No, but that's one of the things that I
this
yeah,
right.
we gotta connect, make strong, because those kids are gonna find somebody, go to college, make friends and boyfriends and lovers and
699.
husbands and leave.
And that's what happens with kids, with your friends too. If you think about it, we grow, we change, they go off, they do their own thing, and but this friend right here, hopefully,
It's lifelong.
lifelong.
As relationships go on and expand over time, you grow.
You do.
You grow and you become different because you change. You go through stages. Everyone is going to go through a stage. So I think it's important to have your friends.
Yeah.
Because there may be things that over time that y'all once liked doing together that you may grow into something else, and she's like, I'm not really down for that. She may expand and hit 40, 50, 60 and want to continue to go throw axes drunk and see how that's going to turn out. May be what you want to do at 60 is figure out if a drunk lady can hit you with an axe. Don't act like you haven't done it.
But we weren't trying to hit individuals. It's
Oh, thank you
anything
very
could
much
happen.
for my birthday gift.
It
Thank
was
you. Yeah,
a
I
fun
had a blast.
event.
And it turned out that I was a natural.
Yeah. I used to hit flies with axes.
Anyway.
So what I'm saying is that may be something, yes, that's definitely spontaneous. So there may be things that over time, you may not, be into together. Do you think it's important to still find things that you want to do together, or do you think that you could still grow together and be interested in different things and just come together?
Both.
Both. I was gonna say both. There's things that she's interested in that I don't
He don't want nothing to do with.
No.
And I'm
there's
okay
things
with that. It's
I'm
my
interested
thing.
in that she don't want nothing to do.
Go do it, have fun, bye.
And I think there's some things that we're both interested in, and we're like, man,
Let's
that
do it
was
together.
fun.
Oh my gosh,
And
zip
we
lining.
talk about it and reminisce and this and that. And then when I tell her my stories about the stuff that I did, she might have one ear in, one ear out, but she's listening.
Right.
And it's my thing.
Right.
And then her thing too. I bought this for the table, and I'm like, I didn't even know we had a table. But she's telling me this and that. That's fine. I'll listen, and there's stuff that she likes to do. But yeah, it's gotta be both. You gotta have your own thing, and we gotta have our thing.
Because it's okay to grow and change. That's life.
Right.
Nothing should
It's about
stay
stages. Right.
the same. And whether we grow, I'd like for us to grow together
Right.
instead of apart. And that just means spending time. Like I said, spending time with each other.
What does that mean? We
It's a
have a
job.
thing. We have a thing that we do. We do one night out of the week, no matter what. And we just talked to a couple not too long ago that were saying we just don't have the time. I'm like, yeah, nobody has the time, but you gotta make the time, just like a job.
Right.
This is a job, really.
Right.
Not I
I'm
guess
just
it
saying.
depends on if you like your job.
I'm just saying
Like,
we
this
gotta
is
make
feel
it
like
happen
work.
because nobody has the time. So we have to say on Thursday from this time to this time is gonna be our time.
No kids.
No kids.
Do you think that
even
spending
if
time
we
without
have
the kids?
even if we have the kids, it's put them to bed and then hey, let's go watch a movie or something.
Yeah,
I
'cause we
think
lost our
that
babysitter.
I think that it is very very important to spend time without your children. I
Yes.
think that is
Hell yeah.
so
not-
important. I think it
Can't
is a
be.
big thing.
I don't know. It can't be Toys R Us
Because
and
I think that what happens over time with some people is you always have your kids around and your relationship, you don't realize it, becomes centered around the kids. In other words, oh, we can't go there because the kids can't go there. We can't do that because the kids can't do that.
or you
And
can't say things. 'cause
you can't, the kids are right there, right? So it becomes a thing, and then once like he said, once those kids are gone, then you're looking at each other like,
Then you can go there.
what do we do? Because you spend so much time, I guess, aggregating your life to where it works around your kids. So I do think that one-on-one time is definitely important.
Yeah.
I think that's
just as important also to know yourself. Yeah, that's the reason why I say she's got to have something that she loves to do. Say meditating, or if I like to go shoot guns, whatever the case may be. If that's what makes me fishing, if that's what makes me in peace and her in peace, is because I mean you got to know yourself before you get
definitely.
involved with someone else.
I think that self knowledge is
Yeah,
definitely
definitely.
self awareness. And because this is Broke Bitch Podcast, just know that it doesn't have to be anything super elaborate. Like once a week, you can go and do happy hour at Taco Cabana because I know where a good happy hour is. Got great margaritas. I mean, for those of you who don't like Cuervo, Jose Cuervo, that's what the margaritas are made with. But there is one-on-one time, and it's a good time. You got Papados, great happy hour. There are things that you could do one-on-one that put you in a livelier mood when you have to pick the kids up from daycare. Now, disclaimer, I am not condoning drinking before picking up your kids. However,
I do have one thing.
dot.
No matter what you do, if you don't like each other, it's not going to work. So it's very important to like each other rather than say, I love you, but if you don't like that person, no matter what you do, it will not work. So you got to work on liking each other and making yourself likable.
Okay, so that was Kathy. I do not agree with making yourself likable. Only in that if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. There's nothing I can do that is going to make you like me if you don't like me.
Why would I be with her?
Or if you didn't like her.
No. There's something that I like
A lot
about
of
her.
people are together and don't like each other.
Oh,
Would
in
you
the
like
wrong-
to say
What's
something?
this, night
Yeah, come on,
1850?
come on.
I'm saying y'all leaving out that's an important thing.
And that's what I'm saying. Come on. This is a
Get in
panel.
there, get in there.
Get in
I'm
here.
saying that you left that out. 'Cause
Okay.
You two like
You
each
talking
other.
about in the 1800s
It's
when they
not
used to
just
put
the
people
love.
together
You
and they
like
didn't even know each other?
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so people get that mixed up. Like and love are two different things.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you can confuse like with love.
No.
A lot of people do.
How?
So
Don't argue the point. Is that people going to be listening to this, and some people don't realize that
You
they
can't,
have mixed the
in my opinion, you cannot mix like and love. The same way some people, I do think you can mix lust and love, but not like and love.
Yeah.
There are people that you can lust after that you don't even like. You already know what you're there for. As far as love, when you can like somebody and like spending time with them and love them, but not be in love with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because being in love with somebody is totally different from loving them. I could care about you
Believer,
and I
feel like
love you
being in
for
love, and you go into just love and like.
yeah, you have to like spending time with a person.
So I'm glad that I love her, and
Yeah.
I know that she loves me.
Right.
And
Because you're in love
when
with
we
her.
get into it, I'm
Do
just
you
glad
love her or
that
are you
she-
in love
I'm
with
glad
her?
that she likes me because I make her laugh
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. And then she's like, "Ooh, boy, I'm glad I like you."
'Cause
I
she
want
would cut
yeah,
you.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah.
Why are you making it sound so dominant?
So what? What you
I
making
know a
it
different side of
SOS
my
pad
sister.
what? Let's cut
So-
to a commercial.
Speak up for yourself.
So, I mean, I do get that. I do think that it
You
is
got
important.
flies in your hair. All up in there. There you go. You got it out.
Did it go in your mouth? It went over there.
Moths.
If you're in Texas, you know you got these giant things that we call mosquitoes. I don't know if they actually bite. I don't know what they are, but they everywhere right now out here. So, I do think it is important to
Leo.
like. I think it's important to grow together.
Leo.
I think it is important to maintain friendships. And those friendships don't necessarily have to be within your relationship, but there should be some type of friendship within your relationship, but it should be between the two people that are in the relationship. I do think that in order to keep down a lot of ruckus and, issues, that you shouldn't go to the person, especially if you know you're going to go back to them. I think that's another big thing.
Oh, like we started in the beginning. When I have real issues with her, we deal with it before we go to bed. I don't bring those issues to my boys. Man, my girl did not. No. I think more than anything, my friends know me. I'm a joker. If I say something, man, I'll say something funny. Man, my girl did this. Oh my God. And it'll just be fun stuff. It won't be something to the point where I make her look bad.
Sorry, I thought the last about
I know, just
It won't be to the point where I'm gonna make her look bad because
Right.
she's my half. So
Right.
I make her look bad. I make myself
yourself look bad.
Yeah.
Right.
So it ain't gonna happen like that, but it'll be something to where they can have fun and like, oh man, y'all so funny. Oh man, y'all. But we don't get into the whole.
And I think that I learned how to not throw you under the bus.
That's important. How do you not throw them under the bus?
The way that he
How do you
is
not?
when he talks about me, just what he said right now. He's like, oh, I may make it like a joke, but she's not gonna look bad. And sometimes I have said things as a joke, and it's like a gut punch, and I don't even realize that I'm doing it.
Do you think that a sense of humor is because I've been told that I have a dry sense of humor.
I like the sense of humor.
I know you do.
Yeah.
But I've been told by certain people that my sense of humor can sometimes be mean.
For sensitive people.
For sensitive
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Okay. So, say you're with a person who is sensitive and you're a little more guttural. And
There's 3 different types of hot sauces, man. You gotta find the mild then. Don't put the hot size, just put the mild size. Yeah, you gotta probably change it up.
change it up. But how do you do that and not throw them under the bus? Because in your head, when you state it, you're not throwing them under the bus. You seriously think it's funny. However, they hear it and be like, damn. Like,
well,
really?
like I was
Listen,
saying,
listen.
I feel that I have done that And he'll tell me, not while we're in that setting, but he'll let me know, man, why would you say that in front of like these people, my friends, people that we know? That just made me look like a fool, and then you dating the fool. Like, oh, it was just a joke.
Right.
And when I hear that, I'm like, that makes me think, well, what did people say? Did I say the wrong thing? Maybe I need to rethink these words, because words breathe life, and I want to bring good things, not negative emotions with the words that I speak, especially about my partner.
And she's gotten so good at it that sometimes she fights me about it. Don't talk to yourself about, don't say this about yourself, because I ain't dating that person.
Okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, we're real good about that.
Okay. Do you think that in that, before we close out, in what you said, because I know that I'll say something that I think is purely a joke. Someone else will, in that, So my question is, where is that line? Do you only tell jokes that you have to say, I don't think it's funny, which makes me know that they'll think it's funny? In other words, if you feel a certain way about it, I'm going to laugh at it, right? Because I definitely think it's funny because it popped in my head. However, knowing you're not going to think it's funny. So do you edit it, mute it, or still say it? Because like you say, you don't want to change the person that you're with. Because if a majority of people are going to laugh at it as a jerk,
if you're being a straight up asshole, no one wants to be with an asshole. If you're saying something and you know that person doesn't like it when you speak to them that way or say things a certain way, why would you feed that type of energy? If I'm with you and I love you, I want to give you good, positive energy.
Right.
And yes, it's going to be funny, but I'm not going to say things that are going to really hurt you. And
would you say it outside of their presence?
Say what? Say what?
That again, it
doesn't. No. I say that I asked that question because you're saying that in their presence, I wouldn't say it because I know how they're going to respond. It doesn't make it any less funny to you. So I say take that other person from the equation, and you're just chilling and you're saying something. You're talking to your friend and you just say it because your friends are going to find it funny too. So do you not say it because you know that they would still not find it funny, or would you just go on and say it because deep down it's funny?
Well, I think a funny guy or a funny person knows how to say it without offending anybody.
That's what I'm saying. If the audience changes and they would not be offended, would you still say it?
Because I know how to say it with my friends and make them laugh, and the same thing say to her, and she'll be like, I can't believe you said that. That's
right.
But laughing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think maybe what she's trying to get to is that when you would say it to your friends, they might laugh. But if you say it to me, I'd be like, man, what?
Why would you say it? Right. So would you still say it?
Yeah.
That's my question. Would you still make a comment?
And obviously she's been there because look at her. She's struggling with this.
No, because I can have one friend where we can talk any kind of way.
Right.
Like, oh gosh, I hate to say it, like kids. Like, oh, that little motherfucker, you can't believe he pissed in the bed. He knew he needed to go to the bathroom. Like, you wouldn't say that to your child.
Right.
But it's a funny situation.
Right.
He pulled it out and he just stood up and said, I caught him peeing on top of the bed. It's not something that you wouldn't like cuss your kid out. But when you talking to your friend, you won't believe what this little...
So then again, it's different hot sauces.
Right.
Different hot sauces. Who are we talking to?
So in other words, you would say it. You would say it, is what you're saying.
Is that considered a white lie?
Yeah, I mean, put it out there. I mean, because I feel like if you'll say it to your friends, you might as well say it in front of them. That's just my. If I think it's funny and I know my friends are gonna think it's funny, I'm gonna say it. Now, you may feel I don't feel that it's disrespectful. And the reason I don't feel like it's disrespectful is because of my sense of humor. And when you start altering and changing it, it's a difference between disrespect, like intentional disrespect, and like, you know, it's kind of like that girl that says whatever pops in her mouth. You know who she is, you know what she's about. So you should not think that when she gets with you and you come around after mowing the lawn for 2 hours, she's not going to say, babe, you fucking stink. Do you really expect her to be like, oh, babe, you know, when you find that weird?
What?
If one of the things that you liked about her was her bluntness, and then you turn around and you don't want that bluntness used against you.
No, it's got to be real. It's got to be straightforward.
Authentic.
My friends know I'm very transparent. And if it's something very sensitive, you still find a way to say it, but you say it in a different way. Yeah.
You change. I believe you change to your audience.
You think what?
Everybody changes to their audience.
Yeah.
I'm going to speak to my managers a certain way. I'm going to speak to...
I mean, of course. Of course. You're not
And
going
then
to go to
I
your
have
closest...
Some friends that we can eat cucumber sandwiches and pinkies up. And then I'll have another crowd.
You wouldn't go to
it
certain
changes.
people. Right. But I'm speaking specifically with your...
friend.
Yeah, like...
Friend.
If you are with your friends, you're gonna tell it. Just admit that you'll say it.
Okay, so check this out. I think with my friends, it was different when I had someone with me, and it wasn't someone that I knew that I was gonna be with. So it did change a little bit, knowing that she is the one that I chose to be with me. Mm-hmm. So then they get something that, you know, it's gonna be. I'm even gonna change it up because I don't want them to. Like I said, I'm gonna make it funny to the point where, like, man, y'all crazy. It's funny, man, but y'all still cool. That's great. But they're not gonna get the real deal. You know, they're not gonna get the real
hardcore.
The real deal is probably dealt with me and her. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for joining me.
What's the name of the show again?
Really?
I forgot.
Really?
Some broke bitch?
Yeah. I'm of a broke bitch.
Well, what is it? I don't know. What is it? Hey, broke bitch?
Hey,
broke bitch. What is it? Damn it.
And if you're wondering about this, I feel really nice. I think it maybe needs a mixer, but some people may want to drink it on ice. I don't feel like crap, so it's pretty good for $6.99.
Let me taste it. I gotta give these people the real deal flavor.
For $6.99, it's pretty. It tastes like watermelon. I think it's better cold though.
So far, it smells like a stripper.
A Mexican stripper.
Ooh, and it tastes like one too.
I don't know what a Mexican stripper tastes like. Anyway, guys,
But it's not bad for $6.
I want to thank you guys for joining me for Sip and Slow Sundays, and I hope you enjoyed the kids video, which was also posted, and I hope to see you guys again for Madness Monday. And the flavor of Mad Dog MD 2020 will be kiwi.
Ooh.
I've never had a Mad Dog.
Oh, Lord.
No.
Let me tell you about
When I was
Mad Dog
in the
2020, 1990.
All right, guys. Once again, it's been your girl, Unique B, and
Dara and Gil.
all right, and I'll see you next time.
See ya.